Most people who train calisthenics don't have problems with their strength. They have problems with the decision making. They don't know how to make the right decisions, which can cost them their progress. For example, athlete A and athlete B, they both follow the same exact program. However, athlete A makes faster progress. It's not because of genetics or age. It's simply because of the decisions made every single workout session. And now you're wondering, what kind of decisions? Well, let me explain. A lot of people think that their program is a problem and they keep jumping from one program to another, which actually creates another problem. You see, every workout, we literally make decisions. For example, you're doing a set and you're following the program because you made a program which says only do 5 reps for 5 sets. However, on, let's say, the third set, you feel like you can actually do more reps. So you say, you know what, I will just push one more rep. And then you do maybe another one. Or another decision might be, okay, I just finished all my exercises, but I still have a bit of energy. And next thing you know, you're like, I'll do, let's say, the muscle ups. Why not? I already finished my weighted pull-ups. I did this and that. Why not do some muscle ups? Because I have energy. And even though it's not on the program, you do the muscle ups and it feels great. But what you have just done is you accumulated more fatigue than the program allows you to, which means in the long term, you will be making slower progress. It doesn't happen every session, okay? Maybe the next session you still feel good. However, it accumulates over a long period of time. So within weeks or even months, you realize that you're not making progress. This is why you can feel great after a session, like you just nailed it down. Or maybe even throughout the week, you look back and you're like, you know what? I had a great week. But this is not how fatigue or those bad decisions compound. They compound over a longer period of time. I'm talking weeks or even months. And this might have happened to you, right? You might have trained for a couple months and you realize that, dude, I'm still at the same level as I was like 3 months ago. How's that possible? Or even worse, you might have lost some progress. Now, of course, if you want to avoid all these problems and follow a powerful training program, which allows you to keep increasing your strength, adding plates to your exercises, whether it's the dips or the pull-ups, and unlock calisthenics skills every single month, you can join my academy, the Bodyweight Beast Academy. Link is down below because everyone there is following a powerful program and achieving incredible results in very short time. But anyway, now you're probably wondering, what is the missing piece? Because if making these bad decisions can cost me my progress, then how do I know whether the decision is bad or good? Sometimes you do actually have enough energy to do more reps or maybe even do another set. And sometimes you feel like you don't have the energy to even do one single set. So what should be the decisions made based on that? Usually it comes to a very powerful concept and it's based on recovery. Most people think that they train and then they get stronger. However, this is completely wrong. When you train, you don't immediately get stronger. Actually, you get weaker. Why? Because you have accumulated a high level of fatigue. The muscles get weaker after a heavy lift because you have technically just destroyed them. Whether it's a heavy dip or a heavy pull-up, you are destroying your muscles, but also your nervous system because it's very taxing on your nervous system or brain to perform these high intensity exercises. Now, when your body gets weaker, of course, it needs to recover. This is why we need to sleep well and also eat proper food or a proper diet to, recover properly. Now, once we recover, the body decides to actually store more energy inside our muscles. And now our nervous system is fresh and ready to attack the next session. Now, listen to this. The reason why most people do not make progress is because they don't know how to follow that protocol. They don't know what to do after they train, how long they should rest, and what's the best way to recover in order to get stronger in the next session. So they end up messing up their whole recovery and all they're doing is just damaging their body over time without actually getting stronger. Now, I broke down a very powerful graph which will help you understand how this works and so you can apply it to your own training. I spoke about it in the previous video, which you can click on right here. Click on it, watch it, so you can do it and get stronger. See you in this video. Cheers.